could write 1,000,001 songs about love, and they're all just about love. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just gets to the point where you end up becoming almost a cliche of yourself because of what you're writing. I think I pull quite a lot of influences from like maybe day-to-day life and stuff. I think with the work that I do, you see quite a lot of strange things, things you would maybe class as being normal. And I think with a lot of conditions I've maybe seen in time and that, I can relate to a certain amount of madness that's maybe not socially acceptable for like a day-to-day normal sort of person, but it's something I see all the time. So you can kind of relate a little bit more to the different ways of people thinking. I think that comes out in music quite a lot.
For us, when we wrote this one, we did have intentions of the songs kind of working alongside each other and how they kind of flowed into each other, maybe as a continuous, not song as such, but almost like as if we were playing it live in the room, and we wanted that kind of feel on doing the album as well, just because that was just how it kind of worked out, and we enjoyed doing it that way. It sort of, maybe the endings of certain songs would then inspire the start of the next one. Steve's very good, and he seems to bring out the best in us when we record with him. So it's been really easy, you know. Like, I mean, we've taken the whole time we've needed to be here to do it, but there's never been a real rush or panic to it or anything like that. So it's all been good.
With this album, there's a lot more thought gone into it. We've taken our time, we haven't rushed into the studio. We could have gone in earlier, but decided not to. Yeah, it's just a lot more of a thought process to it, especially with the stuff we're writing now. Once we knew it was going to be two guitarists, there's been a lot more gone into the songs. Because John knows live we can replicate that, so it's been fine, yeah. We have a lot of parts where, even if you think there's going to be like a stompy drum part over a riff, there's a lot of parts where we will think the opposite. Very much like a fast beat over this will sound sick just to make it sound completely different.
With writing an album, you can be a lot more creative because you don't have to worry about being as concise with 4 or 5 tracks. I mean, you can write stuff that you know you're never going to kind of worry about releasing as a single, like interludes and stuff like that. It bulks it out and makes it a bit more creative. So I mean, it's more fun. I mean, the obvious answer is onwards and upwards, but I really think this album will open a lot of doors and push us out there, and I think a lot of people will be into it, man. Like, yeah, obviously onwards and upwards.
So, I mean, there are some people that over-dramatise their whole situation, like, you know, immerse themselves into being some sort of rock star when they're not, posting up just bullshit about themselves. Who cares? Who cares about it? I don't. Well, I do, because I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't. Like, now, it is so easy now to get, you know, you go on YouTube now, you type in something, you can get bands' albums, like stream the whole thing. watch all their videos, watch all their live footage, before you've even seen the band, you know what all of them fucking look like when they're married, what kind of their shit comes out, like, everything's there. I think it's a good thing at the same time. It makes like situations like, you know, doing a band like this really easy to like promote. You can pretty much self-promote your band. So many people become famous because of the internet, you know, like, it's ridiculous, but it's a media that we all kind of work with now. You know, it's something that isn't going to go away. It's not like a fad. It's like one of the biggest forms of communication. I think it's probably what connects us all, but also isolates us all massively. Do you know what I mean?